Okay, this is the incline shaft I just rappelled down. It was probably about 100 feet long and it was super narrow. We don't know if this was like an air shaft or an ore pass or who knows what it was, but the guy who came down first had to go up to bring this guy an ascender. So I'm down here all alone right now. The inclined shaft does keep going down, but it just stops down there. And there's a drift running off this way. So let's go check it out. Right over there is a gas can maybe. I don't know, we couldn't read the writing on it. And there's a bunch of boxes for old food crates down here. There's some Knutson's milk, grade A pasteurized. And what does this say? Smart and final? Huh, that's interesting. And over here we have Borden's instant coffee. That's awesome. There's a ton of cool stuff down here. And right over here, there's some pancake mix. Just add milk. Check that out. And a beer crate. And the drift keeps going this way. Skippy peanut butter right here. Oh, there's a porno mag right there. And we're breaching to the stope. And let me get a view up it. Oh, it actually daylight's up there. This is an open stope to the surface. I don't know if you guys can pick it out, but oh hey, there's like there's wooden rails up there, huh? I'm gonna have to go climb up that and film that later, but I want to check out this drift right here first. And there is an incline, or the incline shaft continues down this way quite a ways as far as I can see. Too bad it's like a scree slope though. And yeah, all that's left is to check out this drift right now. Okay, well that didn't go really far. You can see this is plugged, and all this stuff must have came from the surface because I can see parts of a Joshua tree right there. And so, hopefully, once the guys get down here, we'll be able to work our way down that incline shaft because I can feel airflow coming out of it. Okay, so inside this Skippy box, there's just a ton of amazing artifacts. Right here we have some pale beer. Here we have an old Heinz tomato ketchup bottle. There's another one in here. And we got Hunt's, potatoes, and a tomato soup, Table Queen. Wonder how old this is. And we have, what is this? Nabisco shredded wheat. That's really cool right there. Wow, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. We've got C&H cane sugar, a lot of Hunt's stuff, tomato sauce and potatoes. And right here we have half and half. Dutch onions right here. York County Dutch onions. Interesting. And this is mayonnaise. Huh. Okay, so up there was the level that we just explored, and right now we're heading down this incline shaft. And it was the one that came from the surface, so we're thinking that this might be one of the main shafts here at this site. And off to the left right here, it's a dead end. It's just sort of like a small little drift level, but it looks really promising down there, so I'll start filming once I get down there a bit further. Okay, I'm a bit further down the shaft right now. That's looking down right there. And up to my left, there's sort of like a stoped out area. And it's really massive. Check this out. You can also see there's like a retaining wall down there. And off here, they stacked a bunch of waste rock. There may have been a tunnel going back there. Almost looks like it, but it's actually completely backfilled. And it looks like it opens up even more down there, so this is looking really, really promising. Okay, up above me right now, a bunch of mineral formations on the back of the mine. I don't know what kind of crystals those are, maybe like calcite or something. I don't know, I wish I was able to tell you. But yeah, we're gonna keep going down this incline shaft. Okay, so I just made my way down here. That's the wooden retaining wall that I pointed out earlier, and that's the stope that I was standing in. Down here it opens up into another ginormous stope. You can see it goes back way over there, and we're feeling a bunch of airflow coming out of that passageway down there. And there's also another drift off to the right, so we have a lot of stuff to explore here. Alright, so I made it to the bottom of the shaft. Again, that's that really cool section of stope right there, and looking down there, there's a passage. I'm going to check that out later, but going over here is a short drift, but it's really crazy with all these weird white minerals in here. It almost looks like it snowed in here. Like there's little icicles hanging down. Look at that. This is super weird right here. And there's a stope off the other side of this shaft. Yeah, first I'll show you what's down here. Well, these are all drill bits. Look at that. That is awesome. There's a small one right there and two large ones right there. And this drops off into a wood-lined ore chute. And we're feeling a ton of cool air blasting out of there, so there must be some sort of haul level down there connecting to another shaft. And it just drops straight off down there. It's possible we might be able to get down in there, we're not too sure yet. But there's still this stope up here to check out. Okay, so right down there is that wood-lined ore chute, and I'm gonna go check out the stope, but first I wanted to show you this Hills Bros coffee can. That is really awesome, and this, it's way too rusty to know what it was, but there's a stope chamber that runs off this way, so let's go check that one out. Alright, what is this? So the stope drops down into there. Wow. Alright, I'll see you down there. Okay, I just came from down there, and again, there's just so much of this weird white mineral growing on the walls. It's crazy. It feels like baby powder to the touch. It's so weird. And there's a dead end off this way. Some really interesting folds in this rock right here. And there's a passageway with airflow coming out, going down here. So I'm going to go down there next. Okay, I just came down that, and right here in front of me is an old newspaper. Social notes. Let me see if I can find a date on it. Unfortunately, it looks like the top has been cut off. But anyways, right here there's some canvas bags. I don't know what they would have stored in here. And looking off this way, you can see that's a dead end, but this just drops down in the middle of earth. I'm thinking that's a ore pass. But there is a drift that goes this way with some timbering, so I'm going to go check that out. And right here, see more of that white powdery stuff. Probably tired of me talking about that, but there's so damn much of it. Okay. Hello. What's over there?
There's some awesome stuff.
Check out the date on the newspaper there, and the box of men's suspenders. 1913. August 10th. Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah. You check out the oil box here. You could still read on the side of the oil container. That's awesome.
Oh, there's something even more awesome down there waiting for you.
Air oil.
Really?
Yeah.
Another porno mag?
One of those. Oh no.
Wait, what does this say? Pearl?
Hair oil.
Hair. Wow. That's
For
awesome.
family hair oil.
I think I've heard of that brand before.
Yeah, I think they're still around actually.
Men's fine
Oh, the newspaper.
drawers. Okay, so I was just checking out those artifacts, and again, I know you're tired of hearing about this, but there's so much of this white powder in here, and going down this drift, apparently there's something pretty cool down here. Okay, so this right here is the top of an ore chute. They would have sent ore down here, and that goes down there for quite a ways. And up ahead, it's kind of like a weird shape of this drift. There's a frosted ladder, again, that white mineral, and looks like we're coming to an end. Okay, you can see this big, I'm not sure of the correct geologic term, but I think that might be called a lens of quartz. It's just like a pocket right there of this mineralized quartz. And again, there's more of that quartz right there. So they were on something right here. And what the fuck? Do you see that? Looks like there's still a fuse cord up there. There might be dynamite right behind this wall. That's really crazy. And we're gonna head back out and see if we can head down that one chute to see if we can get into the lower workings. So we're working our way down this incline shaft. You can see this really awesome ladder right here. This was the one that we were looking at the day before from the drift below. And we're here a second day, and we're gonna try going down one of those ore chutes to see if there's a haul level below. So once I get down to the spot where we're gonna descend, I'll start filming. Okay, so we're all heading down this incline shaft right now, and right here there's a shoe, but it's a woman's shoe.
Here, I'll come around this side.
And it's really strange seeing that in here. And let me try to pick it up. You can see that it's really old because there's brass tacks in there holding the foot of the shoe on.
So this guy.
So this is a really odd finding in the mine.
Slow. You squeeze it and see it'll actually stop.
That is really strange. And we're almost to the level that we were at before. It should just be right down there.
Off rope. Alright, stand clear. Rope.
So this ore chute right here is what we just came down, and man, it was really, really tight. But it opens up into this amazing level right here. The bottom of the chute is sort of busted out, but going this way, this leads into another almost vertical shaft. You can see there's a lot of cans in here, oil cans and whatnot. This one I do not know the name of, or can't even read it, but you can see there's still the spout on there. And there's more oil cans here, but there's one that you can actually read the label of, and it says Standard Oil Company. That is really awesome. And right here is a box for chocolate peanut fingers from the National Biscuit Company. And right here is this nearly vertical shaft I was talking about. You can see it goes down quite a ways. We dropped a rock and it fell for a long way, but it looks like there's another level down there, about 80 feet down maybe. And across the shaft it's
either backfilled or just all caved. And here's a shot looking up the shaft that goes up probably to the surface. That's what we're assuming, because we're feeling a bunch of airflow. And who knows how many levels are above us that didn't connect to the other shaft. And let's go have a look what's on the other side of this horseshoe. So here's the chute, and you can see there's some rail that picks up right here. It bends off to the right. But unfortunately, all of these are dead ends, as you can see right there, and right over here. And there's another can of some sort right here, but I think one of the other ones had the same label, but it's incomplete as well. And going this way, we come to a stope. You can see they put burlap or canvas bags between the timbers to stop pebbles from falling through. And, excuse me, going beyond it, it is really tight back here. This right here, this is a manway that we were attempting to go down before, but we deemed it too unsafe. We were looking up at that just a moment ago, and there's two passages going this way, but that one to the right is a dead end, so only one way to go. So this, I can't make out what this brand is, but the drift goes for quite a long ways, and there's pieces of ore cart rail right here. Okay, off to the left, that's some interesting gobbing. Check that out. This must have been a backfill drift, and this way right here is a complete dead end. Excuse me. And going this way, we reached the bottom of the chute. That was at the bottom of the shaft we climbed down on, at the bottom of that big stope. So we could have easily gone down here too, but either way, we get to the same spot. And there's another backfill drift right there, and the drift makes a hard right turn right here and opens up into this awesome stope with a huge retaining wall above it holding up fill. And the drift beyond that is just a dead end.